Hey, I hope you're having a good evening. I've just been walking and trying to spread the love, and some of the time I've been talking about why I'm walking and the good things to come, but other times I forget to talk about what inspired me today and the reason I got up. The reason I got up, which I've had trouble doing because I've been kind of lazy, is because I've thought about the fact that it's Ariana Grande's birthday tomorrow. And maybe if I could help to deliver an amazing world with everyone, like this young man running, who is the victor, a new beginning in the light, and be of service, not a disservice, I would be super grateful. And I'm trying to do that because it's the victory of the goddess and God and everyone, and the star mothers love you so dearly, humanity, and so do the star brothers and fathers, and which are gods also. And I am trying to step up and be Zeus and not be stuck in personhood. And I'm grateful if I get the chance because, I have been living the ego's ideals and the ego's defeat. But I don't need to live the ego's defeat. What I can do is I can try to make the world a better place for Ariana Grande's 27th year on Earth, like I could have done if I wasn't an ego when I turned 27, because that is like an awesome and ripe age to start making the world an amazing place. And she has a song that she did with Future talking about ruling the world. I've never wanted or cared about power. I've always just wanted to live out my fantasy of being an amazing football player. But if we were to rule the world, we would rule it by helping all of humanity come into the light. And if all of humanity was in the light, then they would be in their own true power. You are true power. And your power is magnificent. And you were born magnificent. No son of God needed to die so that you could be clean. You were born magnificent, regardless of your beliefs. And that's what I want you to know and what God wants you to know. And it's good, though, to feel like a connection to Christ or Buddha or Krishna or any being that you see as sacred and holy. Because if you believe that energy is within you or the self, you know that you too are sacred and holy, and you are. And I want you to know that, and that I love you, and that I'm trying to be a better man and a better God-conscious being, and a better servant and protector of the goddess and the star mothers. And I haven't always done that. And there's a song by Florence where it says, maybe this ship was built to wreck. I don't think that it was. I think that what happened to me was I was a very primal masculine being who really didn't want to fight anyone. I wanted to protect. I stopped a lot of fights from happening in high school. But when I was 18 or 19 years old, I think 18, I took this pro-hormone called Tren. And this pro-hormone called Tren, I had so much, God-given, goddess-given testosterone, this amazing, good, vital energy. And I took Tren, which was a precursor to a steroid, and I took more than I was supposed to take. And my testosterone literally was never the same. And it really affected my relationships with the people I had in my life, my good I say friends, but they're family. And it really affected my relationship with my girlfriend at the time. And I mean, I can tell you that my life path would have been a lot different if I didn't take that. And I'm hoping now that I can leave the past behind me, but there have been times where I've had a chance to embody the light. And when I've embodied the light, it felt like that testosterone that I used to have before I took Tren, and that vital force and energy of good, pure masculinity that can be a protector was within me again. And maybe, I can do that as soon as there's a rendezvous. And if I get a chance, I'm grateful because, man, it felt really good. And I want to protect that vital energy because that vital God consciousness, source energy, goddess consciousness that's within every masculine and feminine being deserves to be embodied, because then we would be something that some religious folks call the glorified bodies. And I hope that I can help to bring the light. That's kind of what I'm alluding to, is that Ariana Grande has a song called "The Light Is Coming," and it is coming, and I'm not going to be a hindrance to that or a disservice to that anymore. And I'm going to try to make up for when I was 27 years old. I was in ego, and I didn't want to do the amazing things that we together have the capacity as, not the separate ego. And now I hope that I can make some moves, big moves, and embody more light, and help to make this world anew and in the light, and have everyone be in their power and take their power back, because I never wanted to have power. I wanted to empower others, and I am going to try to prove that by embodying the light and stepping into my own power. And my power is only to empower the people and humanity. And I never wanted power myself, because if I was power hungry, I would have already tried to do something other than live out my ego's tragedy. But I'm not my ego. I'm Zeus, and I'm trying to come into alignment with my higher self, which I'm trying to become and fulfill my higher self's capacity, and be in the light body and help humanity from a place of life and vitality and joy, and help everyone to be in abundance and eternal joy. And I'm not going to do that by trying to live my ego's defeat, living on SSI and staying at home at my parents' house in my younger brother's old room, which sucks, when I could be living an amazing life, and the light is coming. So I'm gonna definitely, if I get one more chance and I can get it right, I'm gonna embody the light. I just saw like a being of light in the midst, probably an ascended being of light. It looked like it was like 7 or 8 feet tall, and it was beautiful. It reminded me of the tall whites, which are spoken of Pleiadian being of light, and I'm grateful to see an ascended being. They're with me a lot, and I'm grateful that you're with me, and I love you, and they love you, and everyone deserves to have an awesome new beginning and oscillate into the domain of no one ever being sick, no one ever dying of any disease, and no one ever being hungry again. And these are all things that Ariana knows in her sacred goddess feminine intuition when she made that song, "The Light Is Coming." And it is coming, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm grateful if I can get to experience it too, and I want to. And I've never cared about power. And Nako, Bear and Medicine for the People, has a new song called "Take Your Power Back." And what I want to do is try to give any... I never wanted to take power. I never meant to. I've just been living my ego's defeat. But in any way that I can empower humanity, I will try to. And if I have some role that I am supposed to fulfill, that I am also empowered, well, heck, that would be pretty cool. And I wouldn't mess it up. And I'm grateful if I get another chance. And I don't want to live out my ego's defeat anymore. I want to live out the dream and make this whole world like the Ariana's dream and my dream and your dreams, all of our dreams coming true, and all of our divine sacred manifestations coming into actualization and realization. And I know that we can do it. And I know that Source God and the Star Mothers and the Goddess are on our side, and they want us to realize this, because we're kind of like the new kids on the block. There are many divine beings and civilizations and cultures that are ready to shift with us and then affect everything in an amazing vibrational and sacred light way that will be this emerald and violet light that will like come into our beingness and will feel better than any narcotic or anything that can even be described, because I felt glimpses of it, of this amazing Pleiadian energy that felt like my soul. And I'm grateful for my soul letting me feel that, even though I've been living kind of a wrecked life. And I don't think that song is accurate that Florence sang about a ship to wreck. I don't think I am. I think I'm going to get back on track, and that I'm not going to be seen as like a monster anymore, because a lot of times I'm just looking out at the world, and what's coming back to me is that I'm being, maybe my beingness is misgiven, because I don't want to be misgiven anymore. I want to change the world in a positive, awesome way, and we're going to do it together. And I just looked at the clock, and it was 10 minutes and 7 seconds. So that's the 7 sisters, the Pleiades, the 7 sons, and 10, a new beginning, and also completion. And I'm going to get it right this time and try to come running to the rescue with love as the best I can, and be good to myself. I'm not trying to be running from myself. You know, there's a song, I forget the name of it, but there's a part where he talks about this cowboy running from himself and talking about the divine feminine has been waiting on the highest shelf. Well, maybe what's been waiting on the highest shelf is champagne. And what I have had issue with is having self-worth. I didn't, even after I became like kind of a star on the field, I still didn't think I was worthy of the divine feminine because of the beauty and the sacredness and the nurturing and all of the things that make the divine feminine sacred and powerful and can change the world and will change the world. And Ariana Grande is like a mother to this new beginning, like a mother phoenix, or like a mother lion, or a mother bird, or a mother human, or a mother, because I feel like we know each other from another life, and we came here to find our ways back to each other and to change the world and bring the light. And I know that we can, and I know that I wanted to do it in the way that I wanted to by the ego's ideals. I wanted to, of my own volition and will, make it to the NFL and be someone that would like have a successful life to be happy about. But maybe now I'm meant to put that down and put that ideal down and lay it to rest and be able to impact humanity in the way that would change everything, end disease and end famine, and bring all of these good things to pass. And I think that there's a projected reality of the media about people dying, and I don't think it's accurate. I think that there's a projected media reality that they're portraying, but really it feels like everyone is feeling good and healthy. And I'm trying to merge with the reality where everyone is actually feeling good and healthy, and it's projected as that, so that the system of consciousness of the media can coalesce with the sphere of activity of the family of light, so we can like completely revolutionize the way that the media operates, because it operates off of fear, and it doesn't need to do that. It needs to operate off of love and success and auspiciousness. And I'm going to do everything in my power to bring Ariana Grande's words of the light is coming into actuality in the coming days. And I really pray and I'm grateful if my higher self, which is within me but is also in the world, but not of it, would come and give me another chance, and I wouldn't mess up another rendezvous. And if there was a rendezvous soon, I would get it right and I wouldn't mess it up. How's it going? You're the victor, and you the victor too, and everyone, all of humanity is the victor, and the defeat is the ego's ideals defeat. The ideals that I had set out, that I only had self-worth if I would make it to the league, that's not the reality. Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. I just wanted to say I've been living my defeat, the ego's defeat, but you're the victor, and all of humanity is the victor. And we're all about to have like an amazing new beginning together in the light.
Right on, brother.
All right. Have a good one. God bless. And God is blessed. And everyone's going to be feeling great, because we're going to embody this light that is going to feel better than, I think drugs will be like a thing of the past really, really quick, because this light feels better than any drug. It's astounding and amazing and astonishingly superb and beautiful, and it's violet and emerald and white, and it's what we are. We are made of light, and we're going to embody this light and then there will be this harmony for everyone. And the projected reality of the media will come into coalesce and infusement with this light energy that will change the projected reality and oscillate into the true reality, because the supposed projected reality is the isness, and you aren't the isness, you're the isness. And I'm grateful for another chance to get into alignment with the isness, which is 15, which is a representation of the number correlated to my higher self, and 20, which is also the representation of a new beginning for all. So let's have an amazing new beginning for one and all in the light, and bring the light to make Ariana Grande's 27th birthday an awesome one. And I'm grateful if I get another chance to do that and make up for just trying to be introverted and not give, because I want to be a giver, and I want to be able to give with Ariana if she wants to see me. And if I can really prove myself, I'll be able to help and not be a detriment, and help every human being to have their power in their body and the light in their body, and live a dream, because this is a dream, not a nightmare. And I'm going to do everything I can in the coming days to come into alignment with that and not be misgiven anymore, because I'm not trying to be messed up. And I'm grateful, and I love you, and I'm going to get it right the next chance I get, because I want to try to come running to the rescue with love, because love and light is what we are. And love and light is something that everyone deserves to feel within and without. To have that love and that light come into their being so much that soon no one needs to say in the world, but not of it, because we'll be in the world, and the world will be the same as what's within, and there won't be any killing, and there won't be death, and there won't be disease, unless people want to, someone's really old and they want to have a new body, then they can pass and come back if they want to, because they don't want to miss the party. So I'm gonna get it right, and I'm not gonna be messed up anymore. Thank you, I love you, and I'm gonna do my best.